Thank you for joining me today as we continue on our journey, the last few days here of days 1 through 12 for the hashtag 12 Days of Xmas 2024, which is a collaboration between myself and with myself and Raul Reynolds. And we are depicting the 12 days of Christmas, each verse, one picture a day for each one of the gifts that are given in the beloved Christmas song, 12 Days, the 12 Days of Christmas. I know there may be other people online at the moment, but like I said, this is day 10 for me. It is a 12-day collaboration, and I've been doing it once per day. And I by no means am any Kathy Berg artist or any other wonderful YouTube artist or artist formally trained at all. But I am enjoying sharing this with you. If anyone who's on wants to let me know whether or not this music is too loud or is too quiet. It is called Winter and Pop Free Music, entitled Winter by capital L-I and then all capitals Q-W-Y-D under the Breaking Copyright Royalty Free Music YouTube channel. They have all types of genres of copyright-free, license-free YouTube music, music that can be used on YouTube and some other social media platforms. There are some criteria of which, very simple. You have to give credits to the channel, as well as the actual artist and the title of the piece in your description. You can just copy and paste it actually from the description of the song that you're using, and they're good with that. And it is not for any distribution platform like Spotify or iTunes or anything like that, but it is free to use on YouTube and some other YouTube social media websites. I guess they're not including those music sites that I just mentioned. All right. Well, today we have 10 Lords a-leaping. And I thought we would start with getting these areas of snow, because our Lord of leaping is leaping in the snow. And I wanted to get that done first as a white metallic paint, and then we will do the sky as a, one second guys. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. Phone call coming through. Do these as a metallic snow, because we all know that the snow glistens when it is first fallen outside, and this Lord is a leaping through some snowy hills here. And I made sure to, since I hadn't drawn this one yet, as of last night, I made sure to gesso this page and the next couple of pages really well so that we do not have breakthrough color or paper breakdown issues. I thought I shut off all the sounds on my phone, y'all. I am very sorry. And it does not want me to do that while I am, let me see here. I think I might be able to. Okay. All right. There, we've got that taken care of, hopefully. Unless it's an emergency and somebody calls more than 2 or 3 times from the same phone number. In which case we have a whole different kind of story going on, huh? I don't like emergencies, and I don't like them around the holidays, especially. But they are a fact of life, and I personally have struggled quite a bit with them, so I'm learning slowly, trying to figure out how to deal with them again. And I gotta say, I'm not succeeding real well yet. There's our snow for right now. Not worried about painting over that line there because we are going to use some beautiful color shift paint to do the sky. And I believe we might have more than one shade of like a shimmery silver and a blue we can do. Let's put some blue on there first. We don't want to get blue on our Lord of Leaping here. or his shoes. Gotta get into these corners. So how is everyone doing on this fine Tuesday? How is your weather? Ours has decided to kick back up with the temperature drop. We had 2 days of about 50, a little above 50 and then a little below 50, and then now this has been our nosedive kicking in here. I honestly wish it would just pick a season. It's supposed to be winter, let it be winter. But I am not Mother Nature, and I don't get to say. I want to let everyone know that Raul Reynolds was having some difficulties in getting his videos for days 1 through 10 out onto YouTube for our collaboration. But I believe he informed me last night that he might have resolved those issues and will be releasing all of the 1 through 10 drawings. So go ahead and make sure you do look for that. Because no, this was not my brainchild. This was his. And he is a much, much better artist than I am. Draws very well. And he is over on the other side of the world from me. He's over in Spain while I'm here in the US. So his videos may come out overnight for you. So when you first get up in the morning, might be a good time to look, or later at night if you're up and awake, right? To see what he has posted and what he has done for the hashtag 12 Days of Xmas 2024. Again, as in every video, I want to let you know that Xmas is no slight to the full word Christmas, leaving Christ out of Christmas. It is simply to make the hashtag different than others and shorter. Easier to actually get people to remember and to type out, etc. and to follow along with. Anyone else a candle lover besides me? For the longest time, we couldn't have candles because of Oliver, my son, and his breathing issues and his oxygen. So for many, many, many years, he couldn't be around any of that. But now, I keep it away from the room he's in, which also then is the room where his oxygen would be. And I try not to keep anything lit for too long, too much scent. But around this time of the year, candles are especially nice. Hello, Stephanie G. How are you? Good morning to you. That is an awfully bright winter sky, don't you think? I'm gonna have to tone that puppy back. Let's rinse this off here. And I'm going to dry it real quick. Pardon me. You're alive having a rough couple of days. I'm sorry, hon. How is the music sound? I don't want to blast your ears out. Okay. And the dryer, it's not terrible either. Wow, this metallic paint really does kind of dry fast. All right. Let's deal with some silver. Just dry brush some silver. Over the top of our blue here and there to knock that back some. Are the holidays getting to you, Stephanie, or is it just not feeling well? You don't have to disclose if you don't want to, but whatever it is, hon, I hope it gets better for you. It's not good having a rough day, especially a couple in a row, right? Or more. I do know that feeling. Just life? Oh gosh, yeah, life. Yeah, life happens. Life is happening. Well, I'm always thinking of you and little man and your husband, making sure you're Whole family is covered. Wanting only the best for you guys. Put these metallics away. Shut. Okay, there we go. And I am going to get out a little color shift just for some fun. What color should we make? Well, let's see. His hat should be black, right? Let's do that first since that's a dark color. And we'll do his shoes black as well. Ooh, I must have pushed this stopper in here pretty hard last time. There we go. All right. These are both. Are you working on any art, Stephanie? Or are you just here with me watching and listening? Either way, it's okay. I have found myself that, you know, it's therapeutic, whether you're creating art or simply watching someone else create art. And it's enjoyable either way. Little man is in trouble at school. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. And I'm so sorry your husband has COVID. And I know he does quite a bit of, you know, helping out with your son too. Oh, I do hope everyone gets better quickly and that you do get your son's issues at school resolved. And you're just watching. Well, watchers are welcome. I know a lot of people try to encourage those who are struggling to, you know, journal every day, create art. And you know, sometimes that's not, you can get so into so much of a funk for a variety of reasons, obviously, and so much so that, you know, you're lucky that, you know, even watching art is something that you're doing. I remember being at a point where not only did I not journal, I did not create art. And when I was watching, I, as what we call now, I guess, watched from the balcony. And never, you know, just got to where I didn't even participate in chat. And I'm a chatty Cathy. But, yeah. So I don't think it's really anyone's place to tell anyone else you know, what to do, what's going to make them feel better. You know you. You know, you take care of yourself. You do what you can when you can. What feels right at the time. And since I know you, you know, semi-personally, at least just a little bit more than, you know, following each other on YouTube or whatever, feel free to message me and we can chit chat about whatever you like, if it makes you feel better. Okay. Fast drying paint. All right, now I think I'm going to switch to unfancy. Where's my little green? I know I have the small darker green. Wants to hide from me. Here it is. I'm going to go ahead and use this Christmas cookie cutter to make a Christmas tree here on the hill. And I know this is really, really thick paint, so it'll take a while to dry because I don't want to goop it on here, but we aren't looking for perfection, are we? No. No matter how many times I might tell my therapist, you know. Perfectionism is definitely way overrated. A struggle, nonetheless, for some of us that really want things to look right and perfect and want to do everything correctly, and you know, or however else you might struggle with perfectionism. It just simply isn't possible. And a lot of our struggle with perfectionism comes not just from judging ourselves too critically. We compare ourselves to other people and what other people are doing or can do or have done, you know, that kind of thing. And no two people are alike. So we gotta stop comparing ourselves and just be the best version of ourselves that we can, you know, each day that we wake up, whatever that looks like. You know, this paint dries pretty quick too because it is so thick. So I am going to hurry up here. All right. I think it resisted a lot of that with that metallic or paint there. That's all right. That's all right. We got the basic outline, and I can always use that fine, where's my fine? Oh, I thought I had that out already, but I don't, and I'm having a hard time finding it here. Oh, there she is. I don't know, all my paintbrushes are she's. Don't ask why. I don't know why. Just comes out that way. All right. All right. I'm going to pause our sound for a while here, because that is quite a repetitive track. Okay. We want to get rid of that water ASAP. I'm just trying to pull some of this into color. Okay. And then after I get around this whole side here, I'll use a bigger brush to do what I was doing down there. Try to blend more in. Just want to keep that outline. I do have a Christmas tree stamp. More of a, actually, it's not really a Christmas tree. It's more just, you know, your evergreen tree. Doesn't have any kind of Christmas, you know, decoration to it or anything. But the size was kind of off, you know, and I just didn't want to fiddle with how ink was going to work over the top of this metallic paint when I know acrylic paint will will go well. And it's hard to shade when you've stamped something solid, like my evergreen tree stamp is. Okay. Hi, Jenren. Welcome back, Stephanie. I'm gonna grab the brown real quick and make a quick trunk to this tree. I hope nobody has been the victim of a package theft at this time of the year when everybody is ordering and things are getting left on your doorstep. I'm hearing too much of that lately. But I suppose every year, right, it's something, stealing out of people's gifts out of people's cars, taking packages off their porches, porch pirates. But nowadays, I think with cameras that everyone has at their front door, it's really quite a risky thing to think you can get away with taking something from somebody's porch. I swear every time I go over this, it feels like it just gets to be a bigger and bigger trunk. I just want it to be good and solid. That is one thing about painting over the top of metallic paint. If you get it quick, it comes right up. Okay, that one's cleaned off. That one's cleaned off. And that one's cleaned off. Oh, you know what? We might have to... No. I'm not going to do that. I think what we're going to do is... Oof. I'm having trouble here. Sorry. There we go. Closing up my paint cabinet. Now I dropped my paper towels. Which if I leave there, I will inevitably need. I'm going to dry that trunk real quick. Acrylic paint doesn't dry as quick as the plain acrylic anyway, as the metallic seems to. Oh, let's see. Actually, let's decorate that tree just a little, shall we? with the brighter gold of the color change golds. There's that splendid gold, and then there's this one here, which is just your gold flash. I think what I'm going to do too is just use the bottom of my paintbrush, the tip. So there we go. And that was easy. Made much easier by the very perfectly sized tip of this paintbrush. No painting little circles that small for me by hand. Absolutely not. But I think what I am going to do really quick is my Bic marking fine point marker in silver. See if we can't make a nice line for our snow. And we'll even use it for our text here. Our Lords a Leaping. Okay, and then number 10 up above here. And I know this has to stop where his hat is in the way. All right. I figure that way we will keep away from worrying about what colors we use on his suit, which he's not Santa Claus, so we can't really make him in a red suit. Brown is boring. We already have some blue there, but let's see what we can come up with. Maybe a darker red. be suitable. Ha ha ha. I do have a dark red. I can mix with this crimson here. These are watercolors. It's always really hard to tell how they're going to exactly look when you're watercoloring over the top of gesso, white gesso no less. That is why I need to invest in some clear gesso, so I don't have this issue. Where it lightens up everything that you paint over because it's already white underneath. Although when it gets dry, you can kind of just dry brush a little bit better, make the color deeper. Okay, and let's see if we can put some of these red accents on the cuffs and pockets. Ooh, even the lapel. Let's do the lapel, shall we? And those seams down the middle. A little bit more. Deepen these areas to go back and fix his pocket square there. These are good. Okay. Let's see if we can't deepen these cuffs on his pants too, for that matter. So they truly do look cuffed once we outline them as well. They can look deeper red. All right. Now let's find us a hair color, hair and beard. This is not Santa Claus. This is a Lord of Leaping. 1 of 10. So he cannot have a white beard, just like he cannot wear a completely red suit. All right? All right. And I guess now we can get him some skin color. For his hands. Must not be. It's too cold outside for this guy because he's not wearing gloves. Okay. But he is gonna have socks. What kind of socks should we give him, huh? Something crazy, unexpected. Maybe this Lord who's leaping is colorblind and does not realize he's put on purple socks with his red pantsuit. Ha! Sure makes him a little more festive though, doesn't it? Now, I suppose we could just do better with his a white suit. But maybe we'll go over it white first. Just to kind of white water color paint. I think we might switch to the acrylic sitting here just to get good coverage. Once we layer everything, as we did the whole other side, we need to layer this side. Our layer of okay. Let's dip into the white acrylic. Make sure he's nice and vibrant in his white suit with the red trim. Oh, he's looking dapper, you guys. This is definitely a Lord a-leaping. He's looking all kinds of classy in this white suit with red trim out in the snow, leaping around. He might have had too much at the recent Christmas party out there in the snow leaping around. To fix that red pocket just a little too. Got a little carried away there. And ruined his pocket. Okay. Now I think we can give this a real quick dry and go ahead and switch to our Signo Uniball white ink pen. Oops, sorry about that. Putting away the ladies. And their spot. Closing up our metallic paints. Putting away our watercolor paints. They say it's always best to clean up as you go. I don't know who they are, but that's what they say. I don't know. I think I'm going to start, though, where we have been a while back, just to let some other things set up a little bit better. There's his hat. And along comes his beard. And his ears back in there, but you can't really tell because he's got such a beard. On his face. Give him a smile. Yeah, I think he might have had too much at the Christmas party. He's outside some big royal property, leaping around in the snow. Like his pockets. Okay, let's move down to his trousers. helicopter going over, which I haven't heard since I've been sitting outside in the fall. We usually do get them for weather reports and traffic, you know, views of the traffic. We have a lot of highways outside of Chicago, and the local news do their traffic reports and whatnot, getting info from the helicopters. And we are nearby enough of those said highways that usually we do hear helicopters quite often. But like I said, I don't really remember hearing any lately at all. Bye, Jen. Drive safely. I don't enjoy drives to the airport, so hopefully yours goes well and is uneventful, safe. And you're a good friend for driving your friend to the airport. A lot of people doing a lot of traveling right now, huh? It's that time of year. We had a lot of Thanksgiving travel as well. And people are doing their traveling early even for Christmas visits. The tickets, I'm sure, were cheaper the earlier they went. Now tomorrow will be the 11th day of Christmas out of our 12 days. Let me see here really quick just to be sure. Yes, our 11 pipers piping. We'll be piping away tomorrow here. All right, now let's do our Lords of Weeping. A little bit of our paper here. Hold on to that so I can darken up some of the areas of our black ink and our letters. Hello, honey. What kind of watercolors? Oh, those were just a completely generic set. If you watch this back, Jen, these are completely a generic set that I bought a few years ago, back when I was visiting family in Arizona, and there was some family drama going on, and I hadn't really had the chance to bring a whole lot of much of anything with me for crafting to kind of take my mind off of what was going on. My stepmother was very sick and did end up passing away while I was out there, but those are the watercolors I bought to kind of help distract myself and try to keep myself calm and centered. It seemed like, at least my dad, if not others also, were kind of looking to me to be in charge at a time like that, and I wanted to have a clear head about me, and so I bought my first watercolor set, and it was just whichever one I saw on Amazon first, and it has been well used these last 2 years. There's like next to no white paint left in it. Several of the paint pans in it are quite empty. And I don't know how much better of a watercolor I am since 2 years ago when I bought it, but I try. And I enjoy using it, and I enjoy the trying. So no, honey, I did not see you say to leave his coat white to make it pop. I just now looked up and saw that you had said that. So it seems we were on the same wavelength. You all the way in the other room, and I at my desk here. Today is my husband's last day of work for the year, taking all his vacation days to use up. Last official day. He probably will have to do a little bit here and there before his real days of 100% vacation kick in. And he hands off his project to the next engineer. Okay. Do we see anything I missed? Oh, I see where. Let's see if we can't And I will go around the edge here with something so that it won't show the spots that got kept white with the clips there, the paper clipping. Okay. Huh. Leaning back to the side here to kind of get a better look at this metallic paint area. Sometimes it can be hard with the light shimmering off the metallic paints to see exactly where the paint changes color. Okay, and he's smiling. I was thinking maybe we would make a little bit of snow coming down. Just a little bit. Just some flurries. Okay. Ooh, we can even make some white snow that is accumulated on the tree. I love evergreen trees, real life Christmas trees, pines, firs, but they do not love me back. I haven't had a real live Christmas tree since probably maybe the year, maybe Christmas 1999. I want to say. That's when I learned how allergic I was. If I was in a room with a live tree too long. Ended up in the emergency room. And told that that would be the last experience I should have with a live Christmas tree. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe in 2001 or 2, maybe 2002, I tried again. Rookie mistake. For those of you who know anything about allergies. Some are just bad enough you really shouldn't mess with them. Shouldn't mess with it. All right. And there we are, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, anyone and everyone who's watching. Here and there work will be needed, at least until you'll be there January 1st. Yes, to do something different. Your job is changing. You know what? I do like a little speckle here and there throughout the snow just to keep it from looking like dead white space. Even though we did paint it metallic. All right. And here I go to sign it with the date 12/10/2024 for the hashtag 12 days of Xmas 2024. And this is over the top of metallic paint, so trying to darken it up just a little bit. I want to thank everybody who came out for the live stream today, and anyone who views this on their on the replay. I am grateful that you've came to stop by and visit and watch, supporting my channel. And for anybody who cares to, go ahead and click the like button and subscribe if you haven't. And now we will go back through these 12 or 10 days of Christmas out of 12 that we've gotten done so far. I will put links in the description below to all the singular videos for days 1 through 10 for the drawings and art I have created for these days, these verses of the 12 days of Christmas. I will also put below Raul Reynolds links for his YouTube so that you can check out what he's doing as well. for our collaboration, 12 Days of Xmas 2024, and all the other things that Raul does too. He's a really great artist. Awesome cook too, from what I see. And I will again go ahead and link the music in the description below, as it is copyright music, but they require credits be given in the description. So look for that too, if you enjoyed what you're hearing. So this is our 10 Lords a-Leaping. Our 9 Ladies Dancing. This was fabric. This was the tag that fabric came from, off of a patchwork skirt. Our 8 Maids of Milking. And probably my favorite, 7 Swans a Swimming. And 6 Geese a Laying. And the easiest verse to remember in the song, 5 golden rings. And then 4 calling birds. Three French hens. Two turtle doves. And one partridge, a partridge in a pear tree. Okay. Thank you again, all of you who stopped by, and anyone that comes along in the replay to watch what I have created today. I am grateful, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to do so, and I will answer you back. I try to get to all of my comments here on YouTube. And again, don't feel shy. Go ahead and comment, like, subscribe, share. If you want to share this with anyone else, that would be great. I am a little channel, but on YouTube, but I am growing a little. And it's fun to interact with as many people as possible here on YouTube. So with that, I will say goodbye for today, and I will see all of you tomorrow.